As you know, this is March, and during March, we celebrate March Mission Madness, where we strive to make people aware of organizations within our community that provide service to those in need. And we also offer an opportunity for you to contribute to help support those organizations. Today I'd like to talk to you about one of those, the Troy Cohoes YWCA. It's located on First Street, the corner of First and State. It's a great facility, and we have to give them credit as a Y for staying in downtown Troy rather than moving out. It is an amazing organization, and I'd like to read to you from their mission statement. It's an affiliate of the Young Women's Christian Association of the U.S., hence YWCA. It's a membership movement nourished by roots in the Christian faith, sustained by richness of many beliefs and values. Strengthened by diversity, the association draws together members who strive for women's growth, leadership, and power in order to attain a common vision, which is peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all people. The association also places a strong emphasis on the elimination of racism wherever it exists, and by any means that are necessary. Our Troy Y is singular in that it is an incredibly important source of affordable housing for women in the city of Troy and the county of Rensselaer. It is, last year they housed 154 women. They served 2,401 meals. They provided emergency food packages 825 times. And they provided professional work clothes to 51 women as they newly re-entered or entered the job market. They have 75 single-room occupancy rooms. And in our city, that's an incredibly important resource. Last year, they housed 110 people in those rooms, which means that a number of people stayed less than a year, and they were able to house additional people. They also have 14 women in transition rooms for women who are coming out of a situation they need a different kind of housing. And for those women, they also get counseling services and advocacy services, and their children are assisted as well. And last year that housed 44 women and children. They have an apartment program for women who are moving from that transitional supported housing back into apartments in the community. And that's an important thing. What's been found is that if you assist women as they're moving back into the community, the chances that they'll remain in housing are much enhanced. And they also run a resource center which provides job training, life skills training, the aforementioned clothes closet, which they call my sister's closet, on the theory that you get to borrow stuff or take stuff that you might normally take from a sister or a relative. They have a fitness program. They provide community meals. They do have a food pantry, and they also have a way for people to have phone service and importantly, voicemail, when they might not be able to afford it individually. And this is, think about if you're applying for a job, you have to have contact information. If you don't have a phone of your own, it's really important that you have some way for people to contact you where you are at least providing the message that says, please leave a message for me. So that's a really important thing. And this is one of the groups that we will be supporting. And as I said, it's an incredibly important resource and well regarded by the other providers of housing in the community. I will say that as I've talked to people who provide housing placement services, the Y is one of the places they really prefer because it's safe housing. It's not just affordable, it's safe and it's decent. There are other places in the community which cost a little more. They're less than market rent, but they're neither safe nor decent. So, thank you. And now, as we move ahead with worship, I'd like to welcome everybody here today. It's nice to see you all. If you are new or visiting for the first time in a long time, we do have a welcome packet, which should be available in the narthex, and if you don't find one there, you can ask Janet. Also, we invite you to a coffee hour after the service. It's a fellowship time just to catch up with people. If you go out these doors and turn to the right, you'll hear people and see people, and we'd love to talk to you then. And now, I'd like to greet each other, and in the spirit of the day, usually we say, like to greet each other as sisters and brothers in Christ, but today, maybe we can try a new thing, and that is, there's a Hindi greeting that's to the effect of, the God in me recognizes and welcomes the God in you. And so you might think about that as you greet people today. And now, let us greet each other.